What is happening? Oh my god, dude. Are we good? It's just gonna piss me off, dude. Sorry. This internet is so fucking ass. It's so fucking ass. And they want us to pay more money for it. It's crazy. This shit is so ass. It's ridiculous. I'm sick of it, dude. Let me move out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I love it. I love living in a house where everybody hates me and the internet doesn't work and I have no access to the city. It's really fun. It's really great. I love it so much. Ooh, I love it. I'm exaggerating. I don't think everybody hates me, but it sure is awkward. And a lot of that's me, to be fair. Just walking it off, man. I was walking it off. I do think it's insane how they're trying to make us pay more money for internet that doesn't fucking work.
My bad.
But that's just me.
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Sounds pretty. Stop whining and do it. Jesus.
But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
Don't give up yet. You know what? I don't know why I spent Sunday with Hirago.
You're right. I've come too far to give up
It's
now.
fine.
I'm gonna compete.
I can still
my
see
last
my
time,
own
I wanna
on
win.
other Sundays.
I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you. I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
Let's say I say figure himself out. I feel like we're getting closer.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
See you. Parted ways with Hayase and went back to the dorm.
Hey.
Hey man, exam starts tomorrow, huh? I guess this will be the first time I use an exam to distract me from something else, huh?
Hey. Hey,
Sure, why not?
thanks.
Since it's with everybody.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it, but I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai, I'd like to ask for some help with this question. Oh, Junpei-kun, I wanted to ask you,
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
This was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just... when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
We're not calling it.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi. I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
Studied together as we always do. Feel I was able to focus better than usual.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone.
Time well spent.
think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
Why does that disconnect button always show up? Second semester final exams begin today and will last for 6 days. Here we go. This question seems familiar. Which of the following originated in India? The number 0. Maltese. Venus. Diana. Saki no Ue. Geeses. It's geese. Geeses. Goose. It's actually goosen. It's last day of exams. Questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. Thank God I'm done with exams. Finished today's exams. What's up?
Yo,
What's up, Drosera? Hey, you have some time now? I'll treat you to some takoyaki. Okay.
all right. You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
Want me to wait for you?
Aw, you gonna miss me? It's
No.
fine. Just go on ahead. I'll be there in a sec. Got some takoyaki. And this one's for you.
Oddly generous of you.
Come on, look at these eyes. Why would you ever suspect me like that? Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day. You know, back when I blew up at you. One pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
I already forgave you.
Thanks. Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology. I took my anger out on you, and you totally didn't deserve that. It's 'cause
I know.
really wanted to take out my anger on someone else. Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital? And how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years. By Chidori. And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, "Eats me," for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. And it finally hit me. I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you? Woohoo, that was tasty! And it's not too bad cold either. Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
I'm still thinking about it.
I hear you. It's a hell of a decision to make. Look, man. Me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say,
I get him freaking out on me, but also
you've dealt with enough.
not like I had any say in it.
I've always been jealous of you. You're a special dude, and everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
What about Chidori?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It sucked to forget everything. But that's just how I feel. You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki. Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. That okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Junpei and I chatted all the way home. I feel like my courage has improved after Junpei gave me words of support. It's condensing my list, my persona list.
Right.
Welcome back. After I finished my exams, I walked around town for a little while. The lost are everywhere now. Coming into them is no longer just an occasional incident. Perhaps it has to do with the fall. Probably does. I haven't thought about it as much lately, but we're the only ones who can save the world. It's all up to us. Shabba-dabba-dabba-doo. Booty-doo-dee-doo. Booty-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's go, boy.
Oh, hey. Fancy seeing you here again. You're surprisingly diligent taking care of that little guy. I mean, I keep telling them that we're just childhood friends, but they won't stop crying about it.
What?
Oh, looks like he's back. Guess I'll start heading home then. See you later.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
When I saw my
No,
last
not
message in
particularly.
here,
Is this a bad time?
4 hours
Aw,
ago, I
you
want to say.
feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like.
How
Do you
long
think
ago?
it's inside
Like
Tartarus?
4 hours ago.
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
Get. There's no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping school show.
It's a me! I'm good. Not
Damn it.
thanks.
Damn it.
But
Sorry, kid. Alright, let's go hang out with Maya. Maya the bee. Damn, we got through another month today. Important announcement. It has been our hope since the launch of Innocent Sin Online to maintain the game for as long as we are able. Uh-oh. They're shutting down. Unfortunately, after careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to terminate service. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience this may cause for our loyal players. Service will remain open until the official end date. Please tie up any unfinished business before then. Thank you for understanding. We hope you've enjoyed your time with Innocent Sin Online. Sincerely, Innocent Sin Online staff. Game's booted up now. In Shinagawa Dungeon. Let's see Maya. You got that message from to admins, right, Tatsuya? Maya faces away. It said they're canceling Innocent Sin. Think it's for real? Not much we can. No way. I know, right? How dare they? Maya's getting all worked up. I finally found a place to vent my frustration, and now this. Maya gets closer. Tatya, do you think we'll be able to see each other? Fuck. Use each other. Don't worry about that. Alright, I'll try not to think about it. Wait, but that'll just make me think about it even more. Maya seems troubled. No, you have to stop wasting our time. Maya's not going quietly. I'll beat him to the punch. What are you planning? Oh, don't worry, Tatsu. I won't do anything dangerous. Maya seems a little happier. I'm gonna send them a log for the convos we've been having together here. If they knew, whoa, this game is important to us, maybe they'll reconsider. Yeah, I'm sure they'll reconsider with the files of you talking about wanting to hook up with a student. Even though you might be a middle-aged man or a 12-year-old girl, that shouldn't matter. To tell you the truth, I kind of hope you're a handsome guy, though. Don't worry, Maya will protect you. Always be partners, Kay. That's all Maya cares about me. I feel like we're getting closer. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna go write my email with our combo log. Don't mess with Maya and friends or you'll regret it. Mwahahaha. Next time we'll celebrate our victory, okay? Bye. Maya's player signed off. I decided to log out as well. Oh, you're here? Hello. Don't sound too excited to see me. Shabooba doo fa dee boo doo doo. Shabooba dee boo. Damn, I really got nothing to do. Played at the arcade, slept in your bed. Ugh, dude, when is Igus gonna come back? Is she just unavailable for the rest of the time? What's up? The 30th? Okay, so we ain't getting her before then. So I guess we just gotta get somebody else. Luckily she's not an elemental, so I guess that's fine. At least it gives us some time to I should have you know what, I should have talked to the fortune teller. Whoopsies. That's fine. That's chill, that's fine, that's cool, that's whatever. I'm fine with that.
Oh, yes.
Floor 190. Alright, so who am I choosing this time? How about Koromaru? Let's go together. Ooh. That's good. Good stuff. Okay, okay. Alright. Damn, why is its defense so low, though? Maybe not. Sorry about that, boy. You kinda suck. Perhaps not. Sorry. How about Mitsuru? Well, no, because I don't know. Maybe I will take Koromaru. Because... Well, what's his moveset? I don't know. I don't know. It's all dark. It's also level 38. Who's not low leveled? Oh boy. I mean, Koromaru is not too bad. What's Damn, they all kind of... That's gonna be rough. I feel like I'm most balanced with the team that I've been using. That's cool. I didn't notice that. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, well, I mean, I gotta do something. I gotta, you know.
Good.
It is what it is. So where are we 1-9? That was where the cat was? Meow meow.
Okay, let's get to it.
Hey, what are you doing? So we'll just breeze through this first and foremost.
Huh. You really really do get stronger with more experience. I thought that was just in video games. Look at it.
Wait a
Running
minute.
around like a clown.
This is not the team that I was
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
trying to get. That's fine. We're about to. We just need to get the cat anyway. Oh boy.
We can take them. Stay calm. Junpei-kun's confused. I have to do this. Wait, just settle down. Hey, that's just unfair.
What to do? Never mind.
Let's calm it down. You're on a roll.
Also, there's still more things I need to do. I entered very prematurely. But that's okay. We're about to go back down anyway. Aragi. He could probably balance us out though for now, I think. Maybe to one. Yeah.
Perfecto.
Don't care. It needs like 3 frags anyway. So I'm gonna keep on going. There's the cat, and it's orange. Kinda looks like one of my cats. Take back to the entrance, cause I got to go back to the entrance. Ooh, 8? Damn. Okay. Yeah, boy.
Welcome back.
Okay. Alright. Let's see here. I'm thinking we'll do no. Koromaru. Yeah. No Koromaru. Whoops. Fatal End. I don't really need him though. really like him either. Great voice actor though. Just really trying to think who is hard. Mitsuru. I guess they'll level up pretty. It seems like they're pretty quick to level, and that's great. That's really great. She has status moves. Oh, Spirit Drain. It's got Almighty. Let's go Almighty. Let's go Koromaru. That's fine. For now. If it doesn't, if it's not working, I can always switch to someone else. I'll just... The only thing is, I'm a little worried about his defense. I guess he's got a lot in his armor, though. Or his footwear. Not too behind, either. Damn, this game is peak. What's up, Aiden? It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to figure out... I don't have Aegis on me right now, so I'm like... Who do I want to use? I'm kind of leaning towards Koromaru, though, so I think I'll stick with that. Alright. Let's go to the Velvet Room. I gotta clear up some space, so I guess I'll do some... I'll do some fusing.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I'll do some fusing. Some fusing.
Please choose the personas you would like.
I just had all these for the sake of social links. Why is this hitting so hard? It just do, I don't know.
This one is somewhat beneath
It just be
Please
like
choose
that.
what skills to inherit.
Alright, here we go. Time for me to overthink. Okay, these are all terrible, actually.
It appears it will receive a large.
It appears this will be mid as fuck. You don't need a screen. I, faithful watchdog. Think I want some pineapple pizza. Get you some pineapple pizza. Amazing. Okay. Inugami, Orthrus, Shiki Oji. Yeah, I gotta get like all these ones that I missed, I think. Raises attack when inflicted with rage. 10% chance. Okay, counter. Maiga. Arrow
It
ring.
appears it will receive a fair amount of.
A new power emerges.
Peak music, peak gameplay makes me want to cry. Don't cry. Peak gameplay. It's crazy. Alright. Cool. Got that one. Shiki Oji, Inugami, Fortuna, Armoraki, Nekomata, Loki. Can't do that one. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna start fusing randomly.
Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
Ailments? What kind of ailments? You identify as that health bar?
It appears it will receive an Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
It's so smiley. I don't really care. The way I'm thinking about this, like it's level 17, doesn't really matter. Damn, dude. Don't die. I never use any of the status stuff anyway. Samael.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
You know what? Let me save. I'll register these bad boys.
I've completed registration. Is overriding except all registered. Will you register it to the
All registered.
Will you register it to the compendium? I've completed registration.
I feel like I don't even need to do this for the most part.
You would like to
what? Okay. Samael.
This one is what you wish
I'm really downgrading, but it's fine. As long as I have my boy Black Frost, I don't care. App student, sharp student, or app pupil, sharp student. Mabufala. W game, W stream, W chat. Auto Makaru.
It will receive an immense amount.
So it
An
begins.
immense amount. I don't remember what the word was. Maybe I should have listened. An immense amount of pleasure. No, don't skip. Deals medium almighty damage to all foes. I'm never lowering I'm never lowering the foe's evasion accuracy. I'm sure that probably would help me in some places, but insta-kill all foes afflicted with fear? Ooh. The voice acting always gets me. The Kunda. I don't have fear though, do I? I don't think so. Whoops. Okay, Parvati. Ikuri Hime. Can't do that one. Just seeing what anything that's new.
Are you
Hamlin.
satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
Magaru. These are all kind of useless. I mean, because it's low leveled, so it's fine. But whatever. It appears VTubers are just the best. Oh, thank you. I think I'm pretty neat. I'm alright. Alright, I'm just really trying to, like, fuse as many as I can, because I know I need the space. Tamlin, Vasuki. This might be the last one that I fuse for now. Megiddo. Wait, can I get a fear? I don't have any. I guess this is kind of useless without fear, but it's alright. It's fine. Maybe I'll have a fear card that I can use on it. That would be cool. Rakarmdra. I don't like Rakarmdra. Hammer boost. Nah. Oh.
Is this
Okay.
acceptable? Please choose what
We
skills
can
to
do this one. Ooh. Multi-target, apt pupil, sharp student. Ooh. Ooh. These are a lot of good choices. These are some good choices. Evil smile, ghastly wail. Meteorama. And read a shower. I didn't give him any boosts.
Finally time.
Alright. Daisojo. So I guess I'll just see if I can fuse him. That's the most positive trolling I've ever seen. Oh, that's much better. Hama boost. Ooh.
This
Biker.
power might be too much for you.
Alright,
Very well.
good to go.
We look forward.
Almost out of mints. I've had these mints for like a year. I've just been slowly like exhausting the reserve of. I only have like 20 of them left. I used to have like 200. I hate Al, but at least I can play gamer.
Once in a while, or else I might lose that competitive drive.
That's true. Alright. I'm all for it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
hype him up too much. We're almost at level 200.
We've reached the 199th floor. I can't believe there's more than 200.
You don't know that. You only know that there's 199. You don't know there's 200. It could stop here.
There's a shadow.
It doesn't,
Is
but
that treasure?
not about being the best or even winning. It's about enjoying your time with the game. Period. I love your enthusiasm. I always say, just have a good time. I may not get a lot of viewers, but damn it, I enjoy what I do. Well, it's dark. Thank you. Oh, I don't know why my voice cracked there. You.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, you know there's gonna be blue ones here. Go. I'm gonna stock up on
Koro-chan spotted the enemy.
these blue bitches.
So this is where the stairs were.
It's reading. It's the Reaper.
Oh no. Oh god.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Where's he at
It's
though?
reading the Reaper.
Where?
I think Koro-chan
Oh.
is in danger too.
Uh-oh. Oh god. What time is it for you? It's almost 6 in the morning, but I'm late.
Sanada-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay? Sanada-senpai, no!
We gotta get out of here. How do I get out? I forget.
Understood. I'll look
My internet is slower than the chat. I'm stuck watching at 480. Oh. Let me see if I can at least up the frame rate. Let's see. It might be at maximum right now. Yeah, it's at max. Shit. This could be bad, dude.
Baby.
Oh god. We're not strong enough for the Reaper.
everyone. There! You should be able to leave
Holy
now.
shit. Get me out of here. Goddamn Reaper, dude. Is he gonna stalk us all the way up?
Oh, there's
I
a
can't
treasure
take the
chest.
pressure. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk, oh, first of all, hold on. Wait, heal. Let's have, ooh. Nice, okay. Oh, oh my god, alright. Well. Tactical snack bar, got my crunchies. Ooh, that sounds good. Let me have some, with some like,
How should I kill?
you know what's good with those? Nutella. Nutella goes crazy. I love food. Oh, don't even get me started. It sucks being poor and loving food. stay after my size. Okay. My bad, my bad. A little weak there for a minute. I'm waiting for that paycheck to hit, dude. Alright. Analyze? Not yet? Okay. Okay, we got gear and light. I was gonna say, so tomorrow, such today, Met Gala. As a reminder, I'm doing a little outfit review tonight. Obviously, I may give you some, but don't get the wrong idea or anything. Please. Met Gala's tonight. I'm gonna do a little outfit review. We got a little stuff planned for it. I'm gonna dress up for it. Very excited. Feel free to drop. Alright, thank you for the bit, Aiden. Buy a snack with that. Thank you so much. I'll have to see what I can buy with 1 bit, with 1 cent. What is this? Raphael? Got him. Got him.
That certainly went well.
But I'm excited. I feel like, you know, the theme this time around is suits, right? Which I feel like has the potential to be really bland, just because there's probably gonna be a lot of dudes wearing very boring suits. Oh my god. No. Not the Reaper. Mod's asleep, post feet in the chat. Yo. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. Excited to see who all was invited this year, who's wearing what, and who's wearing who. Although that doesn't interest me as much. I don't really care about the fancy brands or anything. I mostly just care about like the cool clothing and stuff. Very couture, you know.
No way.
Bitch. This goddamn Reaper. What's this man's GPU?
Powerful.
Is it that bad?
How are you doing?
It's a mini boss.
Another day on the job. Got it all mapped out.
Alright. Sorry, 1 sec. Alright.
I'll take care of this.
Senpai knocked an enemy down!
Oh, that works? Shoot. Alright. Usually the mini bosses don't have any weaknesses.
Too slow.
Too slow. Too much salt, I need water. Oh no.
In this situation,
What to do?
Get some MSG.
Who's gonna win this? Take it away!
Okay, so I got the electric. I wonder if Mr. Lion has
I see. So this is the
fire.
one against-
Okay, okay. Can do, can do.
Mine?
That is simple. They both have weaknesses? Damn. Oh. Not him avoiding.
Haruka knocked one down!
And there was electric, right?
Leave it to me!
So guys, here's the birth of a new Big Time streamer.
One step at a time.
We'll see about that. I'm just here for the ride. I think.
That was awesome,
Slow down now.
Senpai!
Evers, follow my lead.
Ooh.
Senpai's been knocked down! Are you okay?
Ooh.
Sanada-senpai, no!
No, no, no. Solaric arm. Akihiko with his ass out.
Time to redeem.
Ass facing the world.
What to do? Nice one, leader.
This is your...
Get ready.
Why does every VTuber do this? I've been noticing this. Every VTuber just does this. Is this just a VTuber thing that we all do? I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to do. I don't know.
Who's gonna win this?
Get my neck stretched out. You know what I mean? Stretch that neck out. That tight neck. I don't know how I feel about making a dog fight, but I don't think too much into the logistics of that. I guess it's not that different from Persona 5 where you make a cat fight, but Icebreaker Lion.
I have to do this.
I don't think bro is breaking the ice. That's stupid. Bro thinks he's a comedian or something.
Amazing, you're on a roll!
Let's do it. This work.
Okay. I'm just whittling him down at this point. Beating the fuck out of this slime. Get endangered, bitch. Oh my god. Not the gigantic fist. Sorry, it's about to die anyway.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
Damn, it's almost 65. Got called a bot today? I guess I can understand why. In a way. In a respectful way. Although I think what you're doing is sweet. It's banned because apparently I'm a bot. Huh.
I've gained a new
No,
power.
most of the bots. There's really only 2 bots that exist on Twitch. There's the art bots that like try to like sell you or yeah, try to like sell shitty like AI or traced art to you, or the ones that are just like, here, pay for viewers on Twitch, even though that's against TOS. Let me assess the situation. I was chatting. Yeah, I don't think that you're not. I think people assume that like because you're complimenting people, it's like it's just this that you're, you know, a bot, but that is not a bot that I've ever seen. Most bots are like annoying, you know. Actually, all bots are annoying. I don't need it, except the good bot, except the ones that you know you use for streams. I guess that's the secret third option. The helping bots. Artist search is a support skill that analyzes and reveals the full map of the floor you're currently on. As it reveals the stairs, it will unlock the option to shortcut to them. I completely understand. Yeah.
Hey, isn't that one different from the others?
Sometimes you
Don't
need
single it out.
match. But obviously,
Oh. The Twitch mob bots, yeah.
Two enemy ambush. You can take them.
Look at this diva.
Yukari-chan, are you okay?
Oh my god.
The team members are out of commission.
Jesus. Probably should have revived Yukari first, but it's fine. I don't have any problem with spreading a little cheer on Twitch, you know? I think that's cool. There's a lot of people who do the opposite, so. You know, you have people that are like, what the fuck is this? Get this off my screen. Ew. A VTuber? Which is like fine. No one is forcing. How'd you become a VTuber? Jesus. That is a great question. I have to like rack my brain. Because there wasn't like one specific thing. I've always liked like, I guess, performing as a character, although I wouldn't really call it performing, because I feel like I'm pretty much myself, but like, you know, being like, having like an alternate persona, no pun intended, and like, when I learned about it, like I saw it, my friends were watching like some big corpo VTubers for the first time. Why did you become a VTuber? Like the same reason. Same answer. Like, I feel like I just I think I was just inspired by like other bigger VTubers. Like, oh, this looks fun, you know. And so then I was like, how do I do this? So I looked a lot into it, and I saw very quickly how expensive VTuber models are. So basically I picked up the pencil and proverbially picked up the pencil and was like, all right, let's do it myself, you know, which took a lot of time and a lot of work, but here we are. It's been good. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it since I started. You know, it's been a little journey, fun little journey. I used to be, before I was a VTuber, I casually streamed a little bit, nothing like crazy, like, you know, a couple times a month or something. And I liked it, but it just was like, you know, I feel like I had to like get myself done up, and like, to be honest, you know, I'm streaming after work, I'm like exhausted, I look atrocious, I got dark circles under my eyes, you know, so I'm like this is better because I don't have to do a bunch of crazy stuff. You know, I don't have to get my face all done up. What inspired your OC then? I guess I don't know. I kind of was like, when we first, my friends and I were like, let's make a VTuber group. We were like, okay, it's gonna be like a mafia. Makes it easy to just stream in your underwear. You can drink and eat, even hit a vape. I feel like I never do any of those things, but that does bring a good point. Kari. I guess. But I do drink a little bit. Not like alcohol. Sometimes.
Welcome back.
Sometimes I drink a little booze, but not much. But yeah, I guess to answer your question, we were all gonna be like mafia VTubers. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm a mafia VTuber, what else should I, like, what can I add on to that? And so that was like, that ended up being space themed. So that was really the I don't know, I just kind of like decided on a whim. I felt like that felt fun, you know. Gives me a lot to work with. You know, I can be like I can kind of have like a Neon Genesis Evangelion type of vibe. You know, like the plug suits. That was kind of the idea. So I always kind of liked that aesthetic. the like mecha type of anime, despite admittedly not being like super big into that genre. But I've always kind of liked I've always liked the look, you know. I think it's cool. It's a vibe.
I can't believe this.
We reached the 206th floor. The floor numbers are unspeakably high now. Not really, you just spoke them. You think the floors will ever end? If only we had a clue. If only there was a...
You can do it, Kuro-chan!
There was a GameFAQs walkthrough that told me exactly how high the floors go. What was the hardest thing about being a VTuber? There's a few things. I feel like
Then we could keep chatting.
one thing is the I think there's a lot of confusion about it. Like there is about a lot of people in like communities that do things that are seen as like strange, right? You know, I always compare it to like furries, right? Because like both of those communities I feel like are kind of like kind of otherized because they do things that are like not seen as like normal, right? So I think it's very hard, you know, if you go outside of your bubble. I think inside the bubble everybody's really sweet and really cool because, you know, we're all VTubers or VTuber fans. But the minute you go out, you're always going to be met with a lot of like animosity, a lot of trolling, a lot of hatred. You know, it's very you know, it's tough. I feel like for a lot of people it can really break you, especially when I was still early on in it. It was very hard, and I think there's also an additional layer that's very very frustrating, I guess, because of the fact that I made my own model, and so I think, you know, that's my baby in a way. So oh, I didn't know I could do that. I guess that's new. But yeah, there's an extra layer. I think it does a little bit of stack damage in a way, because you do take it a little bit more personally, and I think it was very hard at the beginning to not take it so personally, when in the reality it's like a lot of these people are just don't want to understand it and don't want to engage with it, and the only way they know how to deal with it is to be really hurtful about it. I think, you know, understanding that has definitely made me feel a lot less self-conscious about it, honestly. What happened to my other person? What happened to Akihiko? Did I lose him? You know, it can really break your spirit, you know. It's I know, girl. But I also feel like it definitely it makes you a lot stronger at the same time, because you're able to deal with that and not run away from stuff as easily. But I think when it first started happening, it was like, oh my god, you know, it's like it's always happening. Especially, it depends on the platform too. I feel like there are some platforms, social media wise, that are like a lot cooler about it. If you go on like TikTok or Instagram, they're very not okay with it. Especially because I think your content is a lot more it's shot out to like a wider audience and not just fans of YouTubers. I feel like if you go on like Twitter or something, like Twitter, as much as I don't like the platform, I feel like the one thing that they're really good about is like knowing what you're gonna be into I mean, TikTok is like that too, but for whatever reason, I feel like a lot of my content ends up in people's FYPs that like don't want to see it. And it feels a little awkward because it's like, well, you know, it's not really. I don't like. I'm not forcing you to watch it, but you're also somehow being recommended it. So it's like it's a weird thing. It's a very strange. Algorithms are very odd. I will never fully understand them, but but it is what it is. You gotta keep pushing on, you know. I think that's probably one of the hardest things. But I think it's like any group of people who is perceived as different, right? You're always gonna have people that don't get it and don't want to get it, so they won't make the attempt to. And you know, good on you, but at the same time, I feel like you gotta. You kind of gotta know when, for your own sake, not to go overboard. But you know, I'm always cool for people because I get it's not for everybody, and that's cool. I'm never gonna like put a gun to anybody's head and be like, no, you have to like VTubers, you know, like it's not that serious. I do think, you know, everybody should try content out and see if they like it or not. I feel like one thing, I've always said this, is that I think there's a misconception about VTubing and VTubers that a lot of people they think that there's like a certain box that they all fit into, you know, and it's just not really the case. What happened to Aki? Did he just like fuck off? Like where did he go? Was he confused? Did he like frightened or whatever?
I think he's saying we can rely on him. You're so kind, Koro-chan.
Guess I just need to be careful. Take the portal back down.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay, girl. Yeah, we've already gone up like 12 floors.
Koro-chan's pure white fur gives him a proud and majestic image.
I love it though, you know. I think you know, there's tons of VTubers out there that
There's
have
a treasure chest.
a bunch of different personalities to them, you know. It's not like one
I end up splurging a bit during winter.
one specific
New tops and coats aren't
cookie
cheap.
cutter image to them. There's a lot.
Koro-chan spotted the enemy.
I think there is a certain version of VTubers though that gets kind of shown to people more than others. So I think that's like the busty,
Enemy spotted. Please be careful.
busty, Tommy mommy girly, you know, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it, but I think it does paint VTubers in a light that's like that is not wholly accurate to all VTubers. What's the most rewarding thing that has happened since becoming a VTuber? I think growing a community. Growing the community that I have, be it's small, I think it's still a community that nonetheless that I love, and I love getting to hear people, hear their stories, hear their experiences as people, and what got them into VTubing, and even like have people that are new to the VTuber community that aren't usually don't watch VTubers watch me and be like, oh, this is cool, you know. I think that's been, you know, growing my community has been a really beautiful thing, and something that I would not trade for the world. You know, this community that I've built over the last couple years has been so special and so just, oh, there's not a lot of words. There's not a lot of words for it, but it's a community that I've fostered and really enjoyed growing over the years. Okay. And also seeing my own growth as a creator, I think has been really great. Been very rewarding and fulfilling for me because, you know, I feel like when I first started, I was very new to this, new to streaming, and still, I had no idea what I'm doing. And frankly, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I feel at least like I've grown a lot. I've learned how to yap, and you know, I've always said being able to talk and play is a muscle that you kind of have to grow, right? It's something I feel like anybody can do, but I think when you're first starting out, you know, you can go for like half an hour and then you're like worn out, and now I'm going for hours on end and I'm still good, you know? So I think it's interesting. It's I think there's a lot more endurance than when I first started, and I think also like my art styles evolved a lot. I think I've had a lot of triumphs and a lot of challenges that I've overcome, with like learning how to do certain things, draw certain things, rig certain things, do certain things with technology on like the stream, because I'm terrible with technology, but I'm learning a lot. Alright, let's see. So let's test the water here. There's gotta be something that they're allergic to. I don't know why I said allergic. Okay, we got wind on the right. We got wind on the right. Good to know. Yeah, I think there's a lot of little things. As an artist, what are your thoughts on AI? I think when we're talking about AI, we have to differentiate generative AI from regular, you know, from like other AI, because there's a lot of different types of AI, but I think, you know, when it comes to like AI art, not a big fan. You know, I try not to harp on people too much for it, but I think it is important to understand that there are some harms to it. Obviously environmental is a big one, and also the fact that we are kind of just like funneling a bunch of people's hard work into a machine and then pumping it out, which feels morally dubious at best. At worst, it feels like stealing. That's my opinion. I definitely am. I try not to, like I said, I try not to, I'm not gonna like kill anybody for being are feeling a different way, but I feel like it's important to at least like challenge that, the idea of what it means to use generative AI. You know, I made a whole video essay last year kind of delving into it too, just because I feel like it is a very prescient topic, right? But I think at the same time, a lot of times when we have these conversations, especially the people who are very pro Gen AI, are often leaving the artists out of that conversation. And I feel like that's not fair to artists to do so, because I feel like they are the ones that are most affected by it. You know what I mean? I think it's very, very tricky. Okay, so I can't use all, so I'm just gonna use heavy to 1. But, you know, at the same time, AI in general, there are a lot of positives to other types of AI, especially in like the medical industry. I think, you know, we've made a lot of strides. I just saw that we had the first case of discovering cancer in a person like 5 years before it developed using AI, which is really cool. So I mean, you know, I feel like there's a lot of positives, there's a lot of pros. I think it really depends, you know, it depends on what type of use the AI is being used for. And I hope, you know, in the future that we can iron a lot of that out, because it's very it's definitely a controversial topic, which I understand, and I don't think it's like just an easy one size fits all thing. But obviously, you know, like you said, as an artist, I do feel like it's hard to just ignore it and brush it off. I think it's very concerning, because we don't know what's gonna happen at a certain point, you know, what's gonna happen, especially when it comes to the legal system. I mean, there's also like all this like deep fake stuff with you know, like misinformation, and also like really harmful stuff too. I mean, misinformation is harmful, but like more harmful, like deep fake pornography and stuff, that's like, you know, taking pictures of women and putting them into promiscuous situations that they didn't consent to be in, which I think is really gross. We definitely gotta do something about that, because that's crazy. That should not be happening. But you know, I hope as the years progress, I think obviously AI is not going anywhere. I think the least that we can do is figure out, you know, some legal parameters for it, and its uses. Because right now it feels a little unhinged. It feels like we're doing a little bit too much that we shouldn't be doing, and that's my opinion. I think, you know, there's a lot of people who I think feel very strongly in support of it, and I think to those people, I would say to listen to people who are on the other side, because a lot of those people are being directly impacted by it and maybe losing their livelihoods, their jobs. That's not good. You don't want that. Hate to see it. But obviously the world is changing every day. I hate to have like a fence. I feel like I'm not fence sitting. I feel like I'm, you know, I am against it, but I don't think I'm like with a lot of things. I think I'm very I try to be rational because I think a lot of the people that are in support of it maybe don't fully understand from experience what the harms of it might be. And so I think as long as people are willing to listen, I always say, as long as you're willing to listen, I'm willing to help you understand, you know? What do you think about VTuber corporations? These are a lot of good questions. What do I think about VTuber corporations? I feel mixed. I have mixed feelings. I feel very strongly that the way they operate is a bit worrisome. I think there's a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't see. There's a lot of what feels like shady business practices, and this isn't about one particular agency in particular. I think you know, the same can be said with indies too, right? But I think with indie VTubers there's a lot less there's a lot less control over, you know, there's a lot, there's not the checks and balances that agencies have, right? I feel like in agencies you got like HR, you got PR, you got management, you got etc, etc. You don't really have that a lot with indies unless you're really big, right? Unless you're like the top 100, you know, where you can afford to do that kind of thing. You know, but like for people like me who aren't in an agency, you don't have that, right? I think that's a big thing, is that there's a lot that can be covered up that we don't know about, and we've seen in the last couple years that is very much true. And you know, I don't think that is something that like I want them to be. I don't want VTuber agencies to stop existing, but I think that there needs to be a lot more workers' rights, you know, with a lot of stuff. I think the fact that VTubers in most agencies, in the vast majority of agencies, do not own their own IPs, I think is ridiculous. I think the concept that we've developed of this like graduation where, you know, a VTuber, like once they leave the corporation, it's like this soft little thing. I mean, I understand the use of the word to help with like the anxiety of people who follow them, but I think this culture that we've developed around it, I feel like is a little unhealthy and a little dangerous. I think there's a lot of things that we don't really see going on. There's not a lot of transparency, and frankly we're not owed that transparency in a lot of cases, because at the end of the day it is a job. But I think there is a lot of stuff that I feel like would not fly in a lot of other career fields, you know, if you were in a lot of other positions. I feel like it's very unhealthy. And I know some people would argue that you know, this is an easy job, and maybe it is, but I think those people also deserve to be afforded the same workers' rights as any other person. that is working in a job. I would say the same for any job, you know. There's a certain standard, but at the same time, I will say on the positive, I think VTuber agencies have done really big things for this community. I think we would not be where we were today if we didn't have the big boys in Niji Sanji, Hololive, and V Shoujo, and all the smaller ones that are definitely not unworth mentioning, but you know, there's so many of them. But I think there's definitely some pros to it, I think. I think also being an agency gives you a lot more ability to focus on making content as opposed to doing all the other very tedious things that indie VTubers have to do, like, you know, engaging people on social media, making like edits, making this and that. I think, you know, the marketing of it all, there's a lot that goes into it, right? It's a very, you know, because if you are trying to get big, you're doing a lot of, you're wearing a lot of hats, right? And I think being in an agency definitely helps with that, and I understand the appeal of that, but I think it's also very limiting because there's a lot of sponsors, right? There's a lot of rules that you have to follow that are don't always feel great. So I think it's a double-edged sword, I think. I think that I would argue that they are edging towards a net positive, but I think there are still some harms that I think they present that I wish could get better, and that we could, as a community, urge them to do better. I think there's a lot of discourse around it, because I think at the end of the day, I think most people want the people in those agencies to be happy, and that's what's important. But I think the idea of what that happiness looks like looks different depending on who you are. I think some people think that those people would be happier going indie, but I think the reality is if they were happier that way, they probably wouldn't still be in the agency, right? So, like I said, it's a very double-edged sword. I think there's a lot of points of contention that play into that conversation. That's kind of why I'm kind of on the fence about it. It's interesting. And you'll definitely meet people who are very much more pro and very much more con, very much for or very much against agencies than I am. I feel like my opinion is very nuanced in the sense that I understand both sides, but I've never been able to really find myself on one side or the other. I know for myself, I'm very much, you know, personally, I like being indie. Like having the freedom to do what I want to do and not feel like there's consequences for it other than like Twitch TOS and whatnot, YouTube TOS. But I also, you know, I'm also part of a group, which is kind of a weird middleman, where I'm still not a corporation. I'm not a corpo VTuber, but I'm still working alongside other VTubers, and so I do think some of the things that I say matters. But that's my own conscience, right? That's not like I'm not being held to a standard necessarily. I'm more so being thoughtful and careful of what I say. I've been yapping so much, I've been going on with this fight for so long. But yeah, I feel like that's mostly how I feel. I feel like it's very long-winded, but a lot of my opinions are very long-winded, I suppose. I'm very much like I kind of think out the balanced perspective of things before I'm like, okay, this is how I feel about it. Obviously that is not with everything, but I think with a lot of like controversial topics like that, I think I tend to fall somewhere in the middle. I don't know if that sometimes that does me more harm than good, because I feel like in this day and age, it's like everybody wants you to pick a side. But I think in a lot of cases it's important to find that nuance and understand like why people feel the way they feel about certain situations, certain ideas and certain opinions. Jeez. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword for sure. It's a lot. There's a lot that goes into agencies, and I do respect that. We would not be where we are today. I truly believe we would not be. I don't think we'd be as big as of a niche as we are without agencies. So I think they are a good thing, but I think at the same time, I think people are starting to realize that there seems to be less of a need for agencies for a lot of VTubers, as we're seeing a lot of like graduations, a lot of people leaving agencies because I think they're realizing, oh, I can do this on my own, for one reason or another. So you know, the landscape is changing for sure. I don't know if that means that the whole meta is going to lean away from agencies. I think agencies will always have some place in this community, but I think it's going to be very different in the next couple years. I think they're going to have to make some changes, because I think there are a lot more indie VTubers that are gaining prominence. I think there's also there's a charm to indie VTubers that I've always loved. You know, very like diamond in the rough type of charm, and not everything is like super like, you know, it's kind of like an uncut gem. I keep making gem metaphors. Sorry. But you know what I mean. I feel like they're very like, there's a kind of like charm to them being not super corpo and not super organized, very chaotic. You know, there's not this organization that you see with a lot of agency VTubers. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think it's just it's a breath of fresh air. You know, you've got a lot of really raw, untapped potential and talent in indie VTubers. I mean, I know so many. I have so many mutuals that are so talented and so good at what they do, and I think for that reason, there's something special about it. I don't think I'll ever really fully be able to explain it, but indie VTubers are great, and I think the support that they receive means so much more. And not to say that agency VTubers don't appreciate it, but I think it's usually, you know, most indie VTubers are smaller, right? So I think that support is a lot. It's a lot more powerful. It speaks louder volumes because we don't have that as much, right? But yeah, that's a very long-winded response. I feel like I said, it's a very nuanced topic that I think is worth the explanation, I guess. What is the type of VTuber community that you dislike? I don't know if I dislike any. I'm pretty chill. There's definitely ones that I don't watch, you know? There's definitely ones that I'm like, it's not for me. I wouldn't say I dislike it. I guess some might say that's a dislike. I don't know. But I guess when I think dislike, it's like, I don't, I like have a negative feeling for them, right? For me, it's just like, I don't really engage with that type of content, right? I definitely think ASMR are definitely one that I don't watch a lot of, just because it doesn't really do anything for me. My understanding is that a lot of what ASMR is supposed to give you, like that tingly feeling. I don't really have that, you know. I don't feel that sensation, I guess. I think that there's a need for it, you know. It's not for me. You know, lewd tubers, we love the lewd tubers. I don't really watch a lot of them just because, you know, it's a little raunchy. But we do love them. We love all VTubers, you know. I love any VTuber that's chill, cool, good at what they do. I think really my type of VTubers are usually the run of the mill, you know, play games, talk with chat, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't think there's like one in particular group that I'm like, I don't like this one, you know. It's very much whatever. Uh-oh. She'll be alright. I love VTubers. This battle's been hard, dude. I've also just been yapping the whole time, so that's probably a big part of it. Okay, we're done. I don't know. I don't dislike any, really. I think that there's always gonna be like bad eggs from any group. It's heavy fire damage to all foes. And Oromaru is in a good mood. We're on a roll, yeah? Oromaru seems determined. Great. Let us heal. There's always... I don't know. I feel like that's a very PR answer, but honestly, it's the truth. I don't really have, like, you know, I don't have, like, a one that I'm like, I don't like these. Screw these guys, you know? There's There's a reason why they exist, you know? I do think, like I was saying earlier, I think there's that, like, unfortunately, I think lewd tubers often get lumped in. Scree guys. With scree guys. I think there's always gonna be, like, there's always that niche. Screw guys when? Oh, tonight probably. But you know, there's it's always, I feel like the lewd tubers unfortunately are always lumped in as like the stereotypical VTubers, and I think they get a lot of hate for it. Entered chat without glasses. Oh no. Yeah, there's I don't know. I guess it's just because it's very. I feel like gooners, the goon of it all is very lewd tubers, the ones that like do a bunch of the NSFW stuff. I feel like whenever people talk about VTubers outside of the VTubing context, it's like very much it's they're using them as like the example. I feel kind of bad for them because like they didn't ask for that, but I feel like because it's like seen as like weird, right? You know, there's like a sexual kick to it. I think people automatically are like, ew, you know, which to each their own. I mean, I don't personally, I'm not super into the content myself, but I respect anybody who is doing that, you know. I don't go there. I wish I've said this before, dude. If I became like a femboy and like leaned into that, I feel like you know the engagement would be flowing, but it's just not for me. I'm not super into it. I don't have a lot of SP stuff. But we respect it. Another thing that gives me goosebumps is when the tag is like mommy and they talk to chat and we're yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's very much that's like the same realm. Yeah, I mean it is very uncanny. It's very, some might say cringe. I don't, it's not something that really, it doesn't bother me per se. It's just not something that I'm like, that I really engage with. I saw a girl's fucking Uchi spread open on the timeline today, like gaping and all. I was like, okay. She was like, you want this, don't you? I was like, oh, who are you? I don't know how that got on my timeline. Girl got coochie on the TL. It's crazy. I mean, you do you, girl. I just didn't know. Was it Mordpie? No, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to say who it was. I want to single them out. It was like a small creator, but she did some wild streams. Where do I feel like her? That is such a familiar name. Was she was like she was involved in like the super mega drama, right? I remember. I think that's what I remember her from. I didn't know the type of shit that she did though. Before anybody says anything, I'm gay, so I'm not feigning ignorance. I'm just having ignorance. I think she had like green screen shorts on, so the Fortnite game was being shown on her ass for chat. Oh, she's one of the Twitch meta. The Twitch meta streamers. I tried to do that with my boobs once. Green screen on the boobs. It didn't work too well. And then shortly after, Twitch was like, we're gonna ban people who do that. So I was like, cool. It was like a year. It was like when all that stuff was happening. Like, you remember when Twitch was like And people were like, "What is going on Twitch?" I did it as like a bit, as like a joke. The fuck is this Twitch lore? That's what happened. It was like all the VTubers, or not, it wasn't VTubers, it was more like the IRL streamers, right? That were like, well, first it was like they were like showing, they had like their boobs cropped off, right? And everybody was like, this feels edging, this feels like it were, I mean literally, this feels really skirting the line here. So I was like, let me do something crazy like that. And then Twitch was like, okay, we're done. We're not allowing that anymore. I think that they updated the TOS after that to be like, you can't focus on like specific body parts anymore, which it feels very non-specific. Yeah, the same streamers that had like a tiny bathtub at stream. So that, oh yeah, they've been doing that for years, dude. It's crazy. That's that's how I that was another one that I did. That was another bit that I did here. This is, we did a hot tub stream. I forgot this guy was in it. Grandpa. Whoops. Goodbye, Grandpa. It's good because how easy it is to be underage and join any stream. I definitely, yeah, it definitely feels a little softcore porn-y, but you know, obviously it's on Twitch, you know. I'm never gonna tell a girl boss not to get that coin, you know, if Twitch is allowing it. It's not their fault, you know what I mean? They're gonna get that cash, they're gonna get that stack. I do think it's very much on Twitch though to enforce that kind of thing if they're supposed to be. But Mr. Dan Twitch, I feel like he's kind of into it though, because I've seen his like, whenever he does like the Twitch like demos and stuff, every time he's swiping through his timeline or whatever, there's always like a bunch of the girls with their biddies out and stuff, and it's like, what you been watching, man? Would show the whole cooch for some doubloons. Oh, for real? Yeah. No, I'd give like, dude, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I thought about going like femboy mode and doing just like doing the crazy like fansly the streams where they like start they got the love ants, you know, those vibrators that like you can like do the redeems for. I've seen them. They're crazy. Those things are insane. You just do a little redeem. Never seen that? Oh yeah, they're crazy. It's like it's hooked up to the Bluetooth. Low key, I want one. Not for like stream, because that's crazy. But they must be good. You know, I'm not hating. But you know, that sounds way over. Yeah, they usually do it on like Fansly or whatever, with OnlyFans. I don't know if you can stream on OnlyFans. I usually see it on Fansly with because I've got some mutuals that are like that do like the Fansly streams or whatever. And I'll be like, I'm live on Fansly. I've got the love-ins. Come redeem. Blast some pulses up my cooch. You graduate, how do you picture going out fade away in the back or go out with a bang? I don't know. I think I've always joked my graduation is I'm gonna die. Like that's just gonna be, I'm never gonna stop streaming because I love it so much. But I don't know where I'll be in 5 years, you know. But I'll probably do something crazy for it. Maybe get myself banned off Twitch. I'm just playing. Twitch, don't get me. I don't know. Probably do something, you know. I like to do something to remember it by, not just like fade off. Though I feel like maybe that would be more, that'd be easier for people to process. I don't know. A vibrate stream? Yeah, I'll buy the love ends and be like, alright guys, speedrun getting banned. Would be a good ending. I'm sure people would like that. Ugh. This account has been banned. Woo! Pretty funny. I remember there was that one girl that was like streaming for like 24 hours getting her coochie ate, and Twitch didn't ban her until finally, like, I think Critical had to say something. Critical was like, this girl's getting her pussy ate on stream, and Twitch was like, oh. Today I'm about to show you guys the Mona Lisa of porn. This is something you've never seen before. A woman getting eaten out on live on twitch.tv. This had me shitting myself through the other end. Chat ban it, unban it like 3 days is crazy. I remember a few months ago, what was it, Shannon Sharp on Instagram. I don't know how this accidentally happened, but like his Instagram live went off and was like filming audio of him like going down on a girl. That was crazy. I do not understand how people accidentally stream though. That girl Taylor who? Taylor Swift? I know about her. Ow. It's getting aggressive. Yeah, stop. Stop it! Stop fighting! What is your dream as a VTuber? I have many dreams. I wanna be somebody that people I wanna be somebody that can help people through my content, you know, that people enjoy watching, that feel like, you know, that they can relax a little bit. You know, have their, you know, maybe help make their day a little bit better. But personally, I also want to, like, I want to do a bunch of stuff. I want to have a 3D model. I want to have a bunch of fun little outfits. I want to make an original song. I want to do merch. I want my group to be well known. No, you're good. Let me read. Oof. I'm slumping over my chair right now. Forgot her whole name, but a streamer that blue balls chat about how she's going to show herself in a bathing suit and take a bath. Who stands like with like her only her arms showing for like 5 hours, talking about how she's gonna show herself any second. Oh yeah, I did see that. That was another Critical video. That shit was funny. Yo, that they love it though. It's the edge, dude. They love getting edge. For me, I'm one and done, dude. Like, do not waste my time. I got other shit to do, you know. I got 5 minutes in a dream, you know what I mean? 5 minutes in my right hand. Also, I'm gay, so I feel like that needs. My thing is, we need more Sigma femboy. That's crazy. Not I. We need more men doing it though. I need a muscular man and some tight volleyball shorts. That's like, okay guys. And yes, he is a himbo. Okay guys. I think he's like from some European country. This is my vision. This is my vision of him. He's super oiled up and muscly, and he's got like short volleyball shorts, and he's got an Austrian accent or something. Okay guys, I am going to go onto the screen now. Very soon. Get ready. I'm going to come on now. Come on, guys. Last guy I've seen on Twitch was a buff guy playing Super Smash Bros. Exactly. Exactly.
One step at a time.
I do wanna, you know what? Sometimes I wanna do like, I wanna challenge the gender norms too. I wanna be a guy who like does a lot of the shit that don't think anyone, let alone any man, could do what Taylor does.
Alright.
One day, we'll figure it out. We'll find the equation. Let me do my third G. Ready for the big question? What's the big question? I do want to do like, I want to do 5 hours stand up. Yeah, that's true. My ass can barely sit. But I do. No, but I want to be like, I always say I joke about like, I want to be like the male equivalent of the busty anime girl with the like the short skirt that like slips over. It's like, and then you get like the upskirt shot, whatever the male equivalent of that is. That's why I got the big boobs, you know. Boobs in frame. Boobs in the thumbnail. I think the idea of that is just so funny to me. Who says a man can't do that? I don't. An Australian artist, and would love to know if you're interested in a commission. Oh god. All that? Are you joking? That's so long-winded. Okay. You scared me. I was like, damn. Damn. Very pretty prisoner. I don't think I've heard of that. That's a long stretch, dude. Honestly, I wouldn't even ban you for that. Just for that. I'm glad. You never know. There are people like that will like, they'll take you on this whole journey of a conversation. Not that long, but like I've definitely had people that have been like, oh hey, you know, what's your favorite anime? What's your favorite blah blah blah? What's your favorite blah blah blah? It's like, oh okay, this person seems interested, and then you finally get into it, and they're like, anyway, I need money. Can you commission me for art? Please give me art. Money. I poor. Stop. Oh my god, he keeps rage inducing. Jesus.
Can anyone help? In this situation.
In this situation. Hello, I am an artist, and I can clearly see that you require my art to level up your entire stream and break into the mainstream. Commission? Not really personal, but I believe you. I believe you. Please give me money. Sometimes they'll have like a sob story, like, oh, a tornado just hit my house and destroyed my computer. I need money for a new computer. It's like, okay, you ain't got like home insurance? I mean, I sure as hell don't, so. But I also don't have money. I'm not the bitch to ask. Especially as an artist myself, you know? I make my own shit. If I want to make my... You don't have home insurance? Well, I rent, you know? I'm broke, dude. Whatever happens, happens. I think we... No, actually, we do have home insurance. I lied. I forgot. It's not under my name. It's under the... It's under my roommate's name. I forgot about that. Because I had to think. Let's go. They don't cost too much either, because I'm in that low tax bracket, you know what I mean? The pity discount. They said you are so sexy. You can have the sexy man discount. No clue what you mean. I don't know what I mean either. No need for tax lesson. Understood. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to be... I think we should sexualize men more. And that's my reason for being. We should... Women get too much. And a lot of it is unwanted. Therefore, we should do it. Are you fighting Ice Cube's the rappers? Am I fighting Ice Cube the rapper? I don't know if... I don't have a beef with Ice Cube. Should I? Did he do something? He's straight out of Compton. I try them on Discord and making versus the art skills of ChatGPT. It seems and shitty art. I put it into the AI and go nice art, but yeah, dude. Yeah, no, a lot of the... I've noticed a lot of it is either... it's either AI generated or it's traced. I've noticed it's more of them are traced than AI, I've noticed, but they could be traced over AI. They just have a feel to them. They just look traced. I don't know how to explain it. You ever just see something and you're like, that looks traced. Cause they all have this like weird feel to them that I can't explain. They all have like the same art style. They look so bad. Yeah, I feel like I don't like shitting on artists, but also like I don't think that those people are like genuine artists. I think that they're like, they feel like K-pop. What does this mean? Too perfect. I wouldn't say they're perfect. They're lacking something. They can't do shading. That's true. Is that what it is? Bro, my ass can't do shading very good, but I still like, it still don't look like that. I guess I'm okay. I'm getting better at I'm learning. My issue is I can't visualize the light. They lack soul like K-pop. Not my words. Am I ever gonna defeat this thing? I feel like sources point to no. I think I need to stop letting them rage. Hope no K-pop fans saw that. Yeah, you're gonna have a skull on your porch tomorrow, I fear. It doesn't matter if they saw it or not. They will. Have to go into witness protection. You might have to. Might have to hire somebody. I'm neither here nor there about K-pop. Like, there's some K-pop songs I'm like, ooh, okay. Okay. They kind of went off with that. But some I'm like, most, it's like, it's not for me, but like, I definitely, it's like any music genre, right? That you hear and you'll be like, okay, this kind of slaps. But I do feel like it is very contrived. Like, they do a lot of, they have a lot of, there's a lot of people that go into making art, that's for sure. And the more people that go into making art, I feel like the more, the less genuine and authentic it feels, for sure. But, you know, what it's as I always say, if it sounds good, that's all that matters. You're gonna make AI art, make sure it's good, and not like you only put 10 words into the prompts. Yeah, it's because they'll use that, like, what's the one I always see whenever I'm like searching for references on Google Images? There's this one called Crayon, I think, that makes just the most like disgusting looking art I've ever seen. Quote unquote art. It's very bad. It does not even look like coherent artistically. It's just, it's like a monstrosity. It's like you got the eyeballs are just like morphed. This is a mini boss. They're stat checking me right now. And one of my teammates is gone at the moment, so I'm really struggling. So flat and no depth. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of them are just traced because and it's weird, right? Because I'll look into like, okay, who are these people that are like commissioning them? I actually remember I had somebody in chat that was like, man, I should have came to you, I should have asked you, because when they make VTuber models, they do not know how to do it, dude. As someone who makes my own, they will take like a still image, which if you know anything about VTuber modeling, I'll explain if you don't. You know, VTuber modeling is not just like a picture that you morph around, right? There's a lot of layers. For example, you know, my hair pieces there's like 50 hair pieces because you have to like rig everything in a way that accounts for like how things move, you know, the space that is not showing like underneath my hair that will still be there so I don't look like I'm balding if my hair moves in a certain way, stuff like that. But I've seen them, the 2D live, it's like an onion. True, it has layers. But they'll take just like a PNG image and just like morph it around, and that's their excuse for like for rigging, you know? It's very it's very odd. And I remember somebody came into my chat and was like, I paid $400 for this. And it's literally like a video. It's just a video of like an image that they literally use like, they just morphed the meshes in a way that looks like the eyes blinking. Basically, how do you explain this? They like they use like the smudge tool and just like smushed the eyes down to make it look like they were closing instead of like, you know, a blinking motion. It was very scary. It was just one layer that they just like smudged around. It looked very bad. I felt so bad. I was like, $400 is crazy for that. That's maybe $2, maybe $4, not 400. Be careful out there, y'all, if y'all are trying to get into VTubing, you know what I mean? Make sure, I recommend VGen. VGen is a great place. Do not go on Etsy. Etsy is all AI slop now. You know, you can find some great people on Twitter, but make sure you look at their work first. Don't just like, you know, make sure you know it's their work, because a lot of people I've seen like on Twitter, those bots will also like steal other people's work and claim it's their own. It happens all the time. So you got to be careful with that. But you know, if you get scammed, do a dispute. I would never suggest that for an actual artist, but if you do get scammed, you know, do a little PayPal dispute, Venmo dispute, you know what I mean? But never do that to a real artist. That's scummy. You know, if they actually make you art that you paid for with your money, you know, don't do that. But you know, do if you get scammed, you know, that's what it's for. My uni has a game artist class, so we got reliable people. Ooh. That's good, that's good. Let's finish this. We're almost there. What to do? Recommendation is to start as a PNG tuber, go 3D, and then 2D live. I've seen a lot of people start with PNGs, and there's a lot of programs that you can do that. 3D, I think it's easier because you can use a program called Vroid, which lets you make a very like basic. I've played around with it, but I can't get my model the way that I want it to look. I realized I have to do a lot of fine tuning, like artistically, that, you know, the customization tools won't let you do. So that's really the reason why I have not gone 3D, but it's great if you're starting out. I started out with a very uncanny looking 2D model when I first started that I made myself, and I was still learning how to draw. Yeah, 3D is easy to make if you make VR chat happen. That's also true. If you have the experience already with other stuff, it can kind of come in handy.
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger. Finally. VR chat looks uncanny. That's... I don't know how I feel about VR chat. Seem very complacent with kids getting groomed there. Why would I want this? A 1 to 4 hits. I guess I could see the appeal, but at level 60 it seems weird. I don't know. That took so long. It's also uncanny. Yeah. Bitches love grooming on VR chat. In fact, I'm pretty sure VR chat made like a tweet once that was like, what starts with G is on VR chat, and people were like, grooming. I don't think that's what they were trying to say, but it was something like that.
I can't afford to lose.
Oh, VR chat. Roblox and VR chat. Yeah, for real. Has a drinking problem.
I try. I can't think of a single reason for the floors to be designed this
The
way.
fuck was that? We good? We good? I think the internet cut out again. Ah, Jesus. I wasn't paying attention. Are we good? It's like the third time tonight. What is going on? Internet blue bond, and they want me to pay. They want me to pay 3 times as much money as I usually pay. It's crazy.
I have to do this.
They're charging me like crazy, dude.
It didn't work?
Balls. It didn't work? Slaughter drive. Alright, well it seems like we're good, knock on wood. Sorry about that. The internet loves to just like cut out sometimes. That doesn't seem like something an internet should do. But what do I know? I don't own Comcast. How much is your streaming setup? That's a good question. Probably not as much as it should be. PC was like $300. That came with a monitor and everything, with a keyboard and mouse. So altogether that was like $300, which honestly not bad. It's kind of not the best PC though. I use an additional phone for tracking. That was like $200. That's literally all I use it for. Well, that's not true. I get my money's worth out of it whenever I'm like playing mobile games. I'll play something on YouTube in the background because I'm like, why did I pay $200 for this? If I'm just gonna use it for that. But and then I also have a TV that I use as like a second monitor. That was free. Thank you, Nextdoor. This kind elderly lady on Nextdoor gave it to me. I got like a tracking, like a tripod, a tracking tripod that was like $20. You got the Switch. That's $300. The PS4 was donated to from a community member. You got the mouse pad. You got a wireless charger. What else? Oh yeah, the webcam. That was like $70. The mic was $150. That was a lot. Then there's like a bunch of different cords and stuff. So that was probably like 50 or 60 altogether. So altogether it's probably like $600. It's a lot. You know, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of money sitting right in front of me right now. And 2G internet, yeah. 2G internet. That's generous. I love my wood optic. We don't got the fiber optic, we got the wood optic. Paper optic. I love his face. But oh, and the chair. The chair is like $100 too. The desk is from my friend Bren. The wires is just the tree root system underground. Yeah, it's true. I have other stuff too, I'm not thinking of. But a lot of the stuff I've gotten like over the years, you know, I've accumulated slowly, so it's not something that I just like bought right off the bat. When I first started streaming, I was streaming right from my laptop. Spent about 15,000 on a streaming setup. That's a lot. That's a lot of shmoney. If I spent that much money on anything, God forbid, I would. I don't think I'd touch it. The only reason I'm big reason for not spending so much money is I don't feel like weird if I like fall off my chair or something and like break something. And also I'm poor, but let's not think too much about that part. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he went off to do his gay little tasks. Akihiko. Two PCs, four monitors. I need to get another monitor soon. At some point. That's on my list. I want to get a monitor and a new monitor and also a stream deck because I think that would be fun. I think they look so fun to play around with. And I want to do like a bunch of sound effects and stuff. Because I already have so many keys that I use on the keyboard for other things. Game audio? Did it... What, did it cut out? Is the game audio still cutting out? I thought I fixed it. What is going on? Is it really not working? Let me see. I thought I fixed it. Yeah, looking. What the fuck? I need to figure that out. Thank you for letting me know. I thought I fixed that. Um, for whatever reason, I need to ask my audio friend. Because it shows on my monitor that's working. I don't know why it's like that. Because it shows. It usually will come back on though. Um, it goes off sometimes, but I'll check after stream. If I check now, it's just gonna not work. So I don't know what the issue is. I'll have to look more into it. I thought it was my capture card, but I switched the capture card, so it doesn't seem like it's the capture card. So I don't know what it is. Sometimes the audio will also be like crackly, although I don't know if that's been happening as much anymore. I don't know why, because it's not like I'm doing anything to cause that to happen. Maybe it's an HDMI cord. Struggle when you're poor. I need to call it quits in a minute anyway. Probably once I finish exploring this part of the of Tartarus, but we'll figure it out. I'm getting closer to figuring it out. Whoa. Good stream. I feel like it's been alright. It's been aight. The thing is, I know it's an audio, it's the game audio, like it's something with that setup, because anytime that I do like PC games or anything, it never struggles. But I don't know what the issue is, so you have fun? Of course. I'm always having fun. This one was good. It's a nice one. Nice little long one. I've been trying to finish up this game because it's been taking so much time. So we're almost done. Damn. Zam Zaddy. Let's go. Shing. We'll be right back here tomorrow / later today. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, I doubt he has any weaknesses, but maybe. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jeez. He's squong. Okay, we got a buff. Here my viewer stream experience today. Did you enjoy the service? You're a great chatter. 5 stars. Let's see. Just gotta whittle them down, I guess. Alright. Heal. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Damn. Yeah, she is. Alright, let's analyze. Is there anything I can... Nothing. Let's Thurgy.
Orgy time.
Sure, this is click this shady link some more free real people be received to it. Sort of look like JoJo's characters. Halfway down.
Oh.
It looks like you just told him something that's like mind-boggling. I don't get it. That's gonna bounce off. Fuck. That's not gonna work either. It's payback time. What about the numbers when you stream? Just have fun. That's all that matters. Thank you. I try to. Oh my god. I try to. You know? There are definitely times where it's easier than others, but you learn to appreciate what you got, you know? Okay. Dairahan on protagonist. Comes with experience. Exactly.
How dare you?
Oh my god.
No. No. She died. No.
Damn it. It's not going well. It's probably because I barely fought throughout that whole place. Oh my god. Let's try it again. I'm more prepared. Do you have a fully filled out profile and a channel trailer? True. I'm prepared. I put that was a lot of fun to do though. I enjoyed it. I love when I get into like customizing stuff, I get deep into the woods with it, you know. All right, let's see. Okay, well, I'm glad you do. I don't feel good about this. Hmm. Okay, I gotta keep him debuffed. I don't think I can buff right now because I don't have, well, maybe. Let's see. No. 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 Okay. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is tough. I feel like this is a lot more about just like sheer power than anything. There's not like a specific strategy to it. Revolution. Okay. Severe wind damage. Do a crit, do a crit, do a crit. Damn. That was not a crit. Do 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 do. Bam. Oh my Jesus. This MFer. This MFer, dude. Do I have like anything that can raise my defense and my items? This is craziness. Raise attack. Okay. We might need to do that. Because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy in here. I'm working on a diva.
It's payback time.
Heal thine self with ambrosia. Alright, let's see. Raise defense. See if this works. Usually I would just use Aegis for it, but we don't have it right now. So we do our best. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. At least we have defense raised now. Can I lower attack on one of these? I have no SP on anybody. Jeez. Do. Alright, I'm gonna have to improvise here. We're gonna use Puppy Chan to use SP items to do our healing. Okay. Garudine. He's tough. He's no joke. Lowers all foes' attack. Beautiful. Shabba ba-doo ba-doo-doo-doo. Shabba da-doo da-doo-doo-doo. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, come on. It's relentless. It's relentless, innit? Just kill him. Kill him. Dyrahan on per tag. Cannot let him die. Then use it. Because we need it, Diva. Beautiful. Oh. It's so difficult. It's difficile, dude. It's difficile. Revolution. With the last of his 8 SP. Doo 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 doo. We must complete it. We must finish. I know, Diva. I'm doing my best. It's tough out here. Oh my jeez, dude. You gotta be freaking me in the booty. In this situation, heal him. He cannot die. Oh boy. This is so insane. This is so insane. We are so close, though. Just a little bit more. Can we use the defense item again? But, no. Dear God. Please. Don't kill me. Thank you. No. Oh my God. Girl, I am dying out here. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Why this one? Why this one? Why this one be hard? Why this one be hard? Lower attack. He might kill me. He might fuck me up. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Please end this. Stop. Stop this. No more, please. I can't take it anymore. Oh my God. I'm not gonna be able to revive pretty soon. Meteorama. I think it's over. I think we're fucked a little bit. He's too much. I mean, if I fail it, I'll just lower the difficulty. It's not that serious, but I definitely did not do enough fighting in this area. Enough grinding. So, there's that. Jesus Christ. Stop dodging. No. No. Just heal him. Do 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 do. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh God damn, dude. Please just crit him. Just like super crit him and destroy him. Oh, that's so close. Oh. Okay, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Yeah, you do. I think it's over though. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's lower the difficulty. That's insane. That is wacko. Lower difficulty. That's wacky. I don't even want to do it on easy. Just it's fucking peaceful mode. I'm over it. I'm over it. Insanity, dude. That still wasn't great, but it wasn't nothing. It's definitely better. I think I'm just over this. I'm over this guy. Whoa. I'm third-G'd. Third-G'd up. Do 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 do. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God. Meteorama.
One step at a time.
Do 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 do. Negate electricity. What's up, Y2K? How's it going? Please finish him off. Please. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh. This guy sucks. Even on peaceful. Just okay. I'm doing them pretty good. Okay. Finish him off. Destroy him. I want his head on a pike. Slept like 5 a.m. and woke up. You slept for 1 hour? Jeez. Damn. I hope you can get in some more sleep later. Finally. Oh my God. Yes, I fear. Oh. Do you know any other bigger streamers, like personally? I know some. He's back. Back. Wait, what? That's a good question. I don't really know big. I know a lot of like secondhand. You know my huge Japanese street, Mitama. I don't think I've heard of them. Mitama. He's so cute. Let me see him. Let me see it. Let me see this guy. Let me see. Mitama VTuber. Have you heard about this Mongolian streamer named iShow Speed? I've not heard of him. Is he a VTuber? Mitama. Got like a little bowl cut. He's cute. Mitama Ray. Oh no, this is not the same person. Mitama Ray. It's nothing's coming up. Mitama Ray. I don't think so. I've not seen anything. I Show Speed. That sounds like a small creator. I've not heard of him. Yeah, I couldn't find anybody named that. Tama Ray on Twitch. Okay, let's see. Shout out. Tama Ray. Let me just go on the Twitch app. I could do that. Wait, is I Show Speed Mongolian? Oh, he's small. What a cutie.
What a cutie.
Twinks galore. Been along my joke, and now you're falling for the Genjutsu. Think he's more. I don't know. Could be. He could be. I would be none the wiser. My Mongolian king. I Show Speed. Don't care about this. He looks cute. Cutie patootie. But no, I don't think I know. Well, I know some bigger streamers like Secondhand, but I don't Pookie. I wanna be somebody's Pookie. When am I gonna be a kawaii boy in other people's eyes? And I'm just stating the obvious here. But Korra-chan sure is be mine. Okay. You got it. Only if you're kawaii. Well, kawaii is cute. I'm not cute, I'm cool. I'm the coolest guy around. So that kind of interferes with my brand. Do you want to be Pookie or Pookie Bear? Prove how kawaii you can be. Alright. Here we go. I got one shot. I got one shot at this, chat. I gotta make it count. You ready for this? I don't think you're ready. Moment of truth. Yeah? I need more energy? Yeah? What do you want from me? Tasara-chan, nani ga suki? Chocominto yori mo anata, anata. I feel like I'm the cookies and cream. I'm that one. I've been trying to get the other boys to. I wanna do a redraw of that, but I'm lazy. Cookies and cream. That's my fave. I'm a cookies and cream head. Cookies and cream heads in the chat, rise up. I love a good Oreo. Okay, it's the same thing, right? Pasera-chan. Hi. Nani gaski? Cookies and cream. Nata. Listen, I'll do the fan service if I must. It's chocolate mint toast, and I need strawberry flavor. I love that. I love that video. The love live lives forever. Test subjects' deterioration while developing their potential is severe, but the test drugs have been effective. Remaining physical strain is not interfered with the research. Additionally, the research on you love me? You love me? Love? Daisuke? Oh. I love you, Drosera-chan.
Good day.
Eh? Nani?
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results.
Mods. Hey, no, I'm not Drosera.
Let's hear the results.
No, that's me. I'm Drosera-chan. Drosera-chan?
Shame.
If I type something, will you read it? I mean, well, don't type like a slur or anything, but okay. I'm scared to walk into this.
Let's hear the results.
Will you read something I types a slur? No, not slur. Okay, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, usually.
Very well then.
It's a cute love message. Okay. A confession. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit up for this, dude. This is serious. All right, let's go. Let's lock in. Should I blush? The shock to acceptance speed. Listen. What's my here? See, I need to unlink it. How did I get here? Why am I in a box? What just happened? I think my hotkey was bound to something. It was bound to box. Oops. Put you in orange. Yeah, that's me. That's Squidward. Squidward. Spare change. Spare change. How do I get it so I need to turn off the hotkeys for I don't like that I can't keep that off. It's very annoying. Advanced hotkeys. Disable hotkeys when main window is in focus. Okay, cool. Bam. Okay, here we go. This better be with a follow, you know what I'm saying? I love you, senpai. Drosera Kitty-chan is a little shy now. I wovey hard boom boom you senpai. Nya nya nya. Oh oh ooh. Thank you. Please wove me back. I have to kill myself now. I have to end it all. I'm deleting the VOD. I think you liked it. I don't know what you're talking about. I did not like it. Let's call it quits. I feel my body like purging. Keep lying. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, the exams results are up. Who's a good boy? That doesn't work on me. I scored the highest in my grade. I'm a bad boy, first of all. I'm bad. I say the word. I say the F word. I wish it worked. I'm no bottom. That only works on bottoms. Not me. Who's a bad boy? Okay, maybe that works on me. Lunchtime is almost over. I should get back to class. Never felt so good being so bad, you know what I mean? We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's do some review. Does it? Wouldn't you like to know? When you see electromagnetism, Lorentz force and Fleming's left hand rule should come to mind right away. This guy's kind of giving zaddy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Mr. Teacher. You look like you'd be the teacher. Don't flatter me too much. I'll give partial credit if you write right hand rule, got it? Okay, moving on. Sleepy. Close my eyes for a few minutes, stay awake. Sorry, what was that again? The law of happiness without hard work? Do you really think I'll give you credit for calling some goofy wish a law? I'm clear. What do you mean bad student? I stayed awake. I'm clearing the blackboard now. Hurry up and write. Write for daddy. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. That's bad? What, I should be falling asleep? Yes? Okay. Next time I will. But who am I gonna spend time with today? Yuko isn't here. How games and shows make school look fun. I know. It was definitely not. They be having too much fun here. Everybody's having such a good time. Everybody's friends. What am I gonna see today? I don't know. Maybe I'll see track guy. Mr. Track and Field. So your character's a bully or the one who gets bullied? I feel like it's the latter. Yeah. Although honestly, I feel like most people just avoid him. Like he's weird. I don't like him. He's weird. Ew.
Hey there.
Yo, our sword. Finally, exams are over. Whew. What's the plan for today? You gonna head to practice? If you are, just go without me. I'll catch up with you later. Hater. Miyamoto is acting strangely. Perhaps he will make a new Nintendo game. You know what I like? Me? What do you like? Nanigaski? And I like you. Nani? Spend time with track team. This is boyfriend number 7. I don't. There's a hierarchy. He's not very close to 1. That's all. Let's see it a bit. Everyone else know that too, would you? I'm not skipping or anything. You're a cheater? What? No, I'm not a cheater. That didn't sound enthusiastic. What? No. No, I'm not. Look at my pasty. We're in a poly. Look at my pasty little legs and arms. Literally a cheater? No. No. I just have a lot of boyfriends consensually. 18 of them. It's not that many. I wish. I wish I had a boyfriend harem, you know what I mean? I'm crazy. I would never cheat though.
Whoa. Man, I keep running into you at the weirdest times.
You be bottom? That's crazy. I would have to disagree with that. Though I wish sometimes. Am I wrong? I would say I'm more a verse than a bottom, but I mean I would, you know what I mean? I'd go there. I'd do it, you know. Back from the hospital?
You remembered what we talked about last time. Nothing gets past you, eh?
I know you would. What does that mean?
So, yeah. I just got back from the hospital.
I could take you there. Is that a threat? Is that a threat or an invitation?
They had the results from my last exam. And well,
if you came back from the hospital, it doesn't look like they were very successful in what they were trying to do because you're hunched over. Come find out.
You gotta be kidding! Why can't I stand up?
I'll carry you.
Dude, what the hell? I'm not a kid.
You're my princess. Are you 30? I'm not 30. Why do you think I'm 30?
I appreciate the offer, though. Could I maybe just borrow your shoulder instead?
Are you sure? Why do you think I'm 30? Not that old. So I keep meeting 30-year-old Shermans. Well, there's a lot of
I'm
those.
just crouching down to tie my shoes.
Thought you could have been one. I'm getting there, but not quite. I got a few years.
Good thing you were around. If it were anyone else, then the rest of the team would have found out. Thanks, man. Really grateful to have you as a friend.
So you're 29. I said a few. Make me feel old. Miyamoto seems to really appreciate me. 28. One more. One more. I feel like we're becoming closer. 27 and a half. No, just very newly 27. Very newly, fresh off the press.
Even if practice is over, can't skip out on training.
27, 1 month and 4 days, if you must know. When's your birthday? You're not gonna believe this, but it's April 1st.
You're heading home, right? Then we'll train together next time. Take it easy.
You lie? See, I told you. I told you what you wouldn't believe. Born as a joke is crazy. I know, that's what everybody says. I've had to show people my ID before because they're like, there's no way you're born on April 1st, as if it's not another day. People are born on Christmas. People are born on leap year. You think I wanted this? My sister was born April 3rd. How did my parents time it like that? That's crazy. Today is December 21st. Oh, okay. I'm screenshotting that. I don't know. My birthday is April 2. When? When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Happy late birthday. April 25th. Ooh, 425. It's a fun little date. I like that. It pleases. It's pleasing. It's pleasing to the brain. It scratches my brain in the good way. Sometimes you just see a date and you're like, that's a nice one. I like that one. 425. Perfect 100. I'm your perfect match. Ooh, okay. I bet you rehearsed that one. Just 10 days until New Year's Eve. But for some reason, I'm actually not scared at all. Well, maybe I shouldn't say at all, but I think I'm okay now. Actually, yeah, I'm totally okay. I don't know why I told you I was worried.
Hey,
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight the next person I see. Oh wait, the next one. Whether we win or lose, I don't know. But I want to know that I did everything I could. And I'm gonna sit here and like eat whatever the heck I'm snacking on. What even is that? Is that Pocky? Alright. You should bag her? No. I'm happily dating another girl in this game named Yuko. I didn't forget her name. You said you had boyfriends? Well, yeah. But canonically, cheater? No! I'm not dating any men in this game, unfortunately. I just say boyfriends and live vicariously. I wish I could, but instead I'm stuck with a woman. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to please a woman. I've never touched a woman before. Well, I've touched a woman, but reporting canceled. What the heck?
Kuro-chan's as happy as ever, no matter how cold it is.
See yourself on Twitter? Won't be the first time. I'm just kidding. Get that Google Doc.
We'll be right here, so go play all you want, okay? Recently, I found a recipe for a cake that you can bake with nothing but a microwave.
That's cool. Scary exposing.
You know, since it's almost Christmas.
Girl, who the fuck is making a cake on Christmas? Dude. Cookies. Who's making a cake?
I wanted to try making something to get in the spirit of things.
Then make cookies for Santa. You want no cake? That's messy. It's all about the cookies, dude. Christmas cookies. You know, the ones with the little green. Cheating on your girl on Christmas is crazy. You're just making stuff up. It's not even Christmas. It's very clearly December 21st. Yukari said it earlier.
And depending on the ingredients I use,
No.
I might even be able to give some to Koro-chan. Oh, welcome back.
I was just talking about this cake.
Huh? He's holding something in his mouth.
Fuck, it's the cake I made! I knew I should have made cookies!
Oh no, Koro-chan! Your butt's all dusty now.
He'll live. He's a dog. He don't give a fuck.
I guess we should take a bath together again. Let's head back.
I don't know if I like that. That ain't your dog. I guess it kind of is. Treat you like a dog after that statement?
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Hey, bitch.
I am calling to inform you that more humans
Anyway,
have wandered
people are missing, so you might want to find them.
two this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Well then.
I ain't listening to all this. I ain't reading all that. Euphoria. Season 3 in the works. That season's been in the works for like 5 years. Just put it down already. Alright. So as you're playing Persona? Yup. Yippee. Alright, let's check in with this grooming victim, shall we? I mean... that is what he is. Let's not mince words. Even though the game refuses to acknowledge that. Despite its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that's enhanced by the noodles.
Damn, this really is some bomb ramen. How could I ever leave this city?
Migrate from an alien place who's racist and gay on... Huh? Told me this game is for cucks? Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm a cuck then. It's not really racist, but he is. I don't know what that means, but alright.
Miss Kano must be in Kyushu by now. I wonder if she had her wedding already.
He's a good dog. I'm stealing your egg.
Hey, dude, give that back. That egg's all I got in this world, man. Hand it over or else.
We chatted for a while. Then we kissed. Just kidding.
That said, I still want a girlfriend.
I could put on a wig. You wish. You got this.
Yeah, dude, and you can be my wingman. Let's go.
No. No.
No. I'm getting off track.
Or we chatted for a while, then kissed. That's the dream.
Doing some thinking after everything that went down. When Emmy left, I was sad, sure. On top of that, I felt really dumb.
Yeah.
Emmy, or did I just love the idea of dating a teacher?
You just love the idea of dating a teacher.
I thought about it a lot,
You're being groomed.
but I couldn't figure it out. What I did figure out is you're a true friend.
I hope you figure it out soon. Maybe go to the law enforcement. That's right, we're great friends.
Damn it, why do I say such embarrassing things? God, I'm such a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Anyway, here, take this. I made it for you. Figured you could pull it off. Your fashion sense is kind of, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends do, right?
Crazy Automon? Oh, my bad.
It's a symbol of our friendship.
What the heck you say to trigger the Automon? Why does this music sound like marriage music? Make me your favorite. Your favorite viewer? I don't play favorites. I love all my
Worked up
chatters.
an appetite acting all weird around you. More eggs, please. Make it 10.
Girl, just make some eggs. What? That's all you're here for? For some eggs? I'll make you play Ferris soon up. We'll see. What's up, dude? I'm gonna go for 1 or 2 more days. And then I gotta call it quits. You don't need to see, I'll know when you say it. Okay. I think I will just go in my bed. I have nothing else to do.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Should I tell you that? Is that a step in the right direction? That would probably,
You want to be.
if you want to
I was planning
continue
on
that
visiting
that
her,
plan.
But when I thought about what I was going to say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
Ask you yes or no? Yes.
Unbeatable enemy, huh?
I would love to have you.
I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. It doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eye.
Alright, 2K45, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew.
I like the sound of that. You can count me
Glad
in
to
too.
have you.
Alright.
Alright. More energy. Thank you so much for the follow. Today's the Emperor's birthday. Y'all really just have holidays for anything. There's no school. Thank you. You will listen so well you lied about being a bad boy. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's play with Maya. Maya. When Shinagawa Dungeon, Maya isn't in the area. What are you, a cat? Sometimes. Mysterious light engulfs Tatsuya. Shinagawa. Gray-colored sky stretches as far as the eye can see. A barren wasteland lies before me. Maya is staring into the distance. I saw you log on, so I brought you here with magic. Sorry. I should apologize. Oh, no worries. No, Tatsuya. If you keep being nice, I won't ever move forward. Maya seems a little happier. Remember how I said I would send our chat log to the admins before? This is a like depending on your answer, we can't be friends. Okay. Do you like strawberries? I love strawberries. I don't think I will. Now they'll end it for sure. Is that why you're sorry? I love you. Hell yeah. I love a strawberry. I love a little red morsel with the seeds on the outside. It's gotta be one of my faves. It might be my fave fruit. I mean, that's hard to say. There's a lot of fruits that I love. I'm a fruity boy. Strawberries are good. I like mangoes. They're good. You really can't go wrong with strawberries. It sucks that they're so expensive though. Mangoes are sexy. They're messy. They're messy, but still sweet, just like me. Maya seems nervous. It's fidgeting in the sand with her feet. I didn't know you could do that in an MMORPG, but okay. I read over our chat log and I didn't like what I saw. Yeah, you talking about messing around with students? What kind of faux person plays an MMO just to bitch about coworkers? You shouldn't have had to put up with me doing that. I'm sorry. What is... I don't even know what that is. What is that? Some teacher I am, right? I know I'll look like I'm chickening out and stuff, but I'm thinking about quitting the MMO today. I don't think I'll see you again. I'll miss you. I'll totally miss you more. Maya seems happy. Since no one can see my face onto interwebs, I said some mean stuff. Heartbreaker? Why? So I just had to look at myself in the mirror and make it right. Yeah, right. I never would have figured this out without your help. Tatsuya taught me to be thoughtful even when I'm not around people. You choosing Maya over me is crazy. I'm just being nice to her. Maya really trusts me. I feel like we're growing closer. She is my teacher after all.
I am thou, the innermost power.
Damn. Another social link, Max. Let's go. Arahabaki. Well, I better go now. I drew something in the sand for you. Check the ground once I log off, Kay. It's kinda embarrassing, but I worked hard on it.
If you upload a screen to your cell phone, you can keep it always. This game is about getting bitches on God beat up. I was part of it. I'll never cry during romance movies, but my eyes will be red tonight. Remember, let's think positive. GG Tatsu, thanks for everything. This player signed off at the area where Maya was standing. To please, I feel. Message is written in the sand. I read down. Love you. Oh. I sent the screenshot to my... Wait, not all. It's my teacher. That's weird. After taking a moment to reminisce on my memories with Maya, I logged off the game. I keep forgetting she's my teacher. Bleh.
Hello.
You're here? Well, hello. There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Arisoid-san, do you know what you'll decide yet? Well, I do. I'm going to fight. I was thinking about it a lot, but then I realized there wasn't much to think about. I mean, I can't tell my mom and Aragaki-san that we failed, so that's that. You have a thing for teachers? This is not true. This is false. Alright. I'm tired, dude. Level 69, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I forget. I forgot. Hey. I'm gonna go Betty bye. I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Love you so much. We'll be back later today for a very special Met Gala review stream and probably something else. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, love you all so much. Bye bye. Ciao. Bye, everybody. I'm almost a say you love me most. That's crazy. I love y'all. I love you. All of you.